All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video. And this is my Carolina Hurricanes at Buffalo Sabres Game 50 preview. So, the Carolina Hurricanes come from behind uh, to beat the LA Kings. They were down 4-1 and win it in overtime. So, um, the Carolina Hurricanes are 33-9-8. And the travel to Buffalo and the game in Buffalo, and it's back-to-back nights for the Carolina Hurricanes. So they might be a little jet lagged, but we've said that to other teams who have played back-to-backs and had to come to Buffalo, and they end up not being jet lagged. So, but the Carolina Hurricanes might be a little jet lagged, guys. This is going to be a tough game. Uh, I think we can win due to the fact that it's a back-to-back for the Carolina Hurricanes. I'll take a point, though. If we can get a point, if we lose in overtime or a shootout, I'll take the point. The Carolina Hurricanes are 33-9-8. The Buffalo Sabres are 26-19-4. Dylan Cousins, Tage Thompson, and Matthias Samuelsson will play against the Carolina Hurricanes. They were injured in the last game, but they are back and they will play against the Carolina Hurricanes tonight, which is good. So, guys, the Carolina Hurricanes, they're a hell of a team. They're probably one of the favorites to go to the Stanley Cup, if not win the Stanley Cup. Them and the Boston Bruins, uh, who are our division foes. Um, but I respect the Carolina Hurricanes. Um, our GM Kevin Adams played for the Carolina Hurricanes. Of course, Jeff Skinner, uh, who we got from the Carolina Hurricanes for Cliff Pooh and some picks. And what a trade that was. I'll be able to watch this game. I don't get to watch many because I live in Indiana and they don't show Buffalo Sabres games in my area. But it is on TNT, so I'll be able to watch it. So this is going to be a very, very tough game. Then we get 10 days off, and then we play the Calgary Flames on February 11th. So the break could be a momentum killer, but it can also help the kids rest up, and they'll be well rested. And I'm sure Don Granato will have them doing something during that break, whether it's practicing or something. And we also got the All-Star break where Tage Thompson is going to the All-Star game, and I think Rasmus Dahlin as well. So that's two Buffalo Sabres in the All-Star game, which is a good thing. The Sabres are being represented at the NHL All-Star game, and they're having a good season. But like I said in previous videos, I do think they make the playoffs this year. Either a first or second wild card team. But they do need to make a couple of moves at the trade deadline. Demko Thatcher is being rumored to the Buffalo Sabres. Timo Meyer is being rumored to the Buffalo Sabres. So we'll see how all this works out. We need a goalie, especially to split time with Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen if he's not dealt. His play as of late, they could be showcasing him as trade bait. We don't know, but Thatcher, if he comes to Buffalo, would not be a backup. He would probably be our main guy, so which would mean either Craig Anderson, Eric Comrie, or Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen would be traded. But I wouldn't mind either one of them or both of them. I hope we do get both of them. I hope we do get Demko Thatcher, and I hope we do get Timo Meyer. They both can help this team in the playoff push, and Kevin Adams needs to make the move to get either one or both of them. I want both of them. And we have the draft capital uh, to do it. We can also trade a goalie and maybe a Casey Middlestat or something like that, or a prospect. Um, Lucas Rusek has been rumored, to be in some trade talk. So um, we'll see what Kevin Adams does. But guys, it's going to be a very, very tough game. And I'm sorry, I was saying the goalie's name wrong. It's Thatcher Demko, not Demko Thatcher. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, Thatcher Demko from the Vancouver Canucks, and Timo Meyer from the San Jose Sharks. Um, I would want both of them. So, uh, GM Kevin Adams needs to get on the ball, get this deal done, because they can help us in our playoff push, and then make a couple more moves at the deadline, maybe a defenseman or two defensemen. So because we need to play defense, we gotta help the goalie out a little bit. They've been taking way too many shots. Our goalies have, and this Carolina team, they're going to be very, very tough. Jeff Skinner gets to play against his old team, and I hope he scores a couple. Actually, even a hat trick would be nice for Jeff Skinner against his former team, But I'll be watching since it is on TNT tomorrow. So I'll get to finally see a Buffalo Sabres game this season. It is also Choose Love Night at the arena. So the Sabres lineup is already out, and on the first line we have Tage Thompson centering Jeff Skinner and Alex Tuch. On the second line we have Dylan Cousins centering J.J. Paterka and Jack Quinn. On the third line we have Tyson Jost centering Victor Olofsson and Casey Middlestat. On the fourth line we have Peyton Krebs centering Zemgus Girgensons and Kyle Okposo. And Rasmus Asplund is an extra. The first defensive pairing we have Matthias Samuelsson and Rasmus Dahlin. On the second defensive pairing we have Henry Jokiharju and Owen Power. On the third pairing we have Ilya Lyubushkin and Jacob Bryson, with Cal Clegg being an extra. And I'm guessing that Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen gets the nod in goal for the Buffalo Sabres. I don't see how he doesn't get the start in goal for the Buffalo Sabres. Against a very tough Carolina Hurricanes team. He needs to start. He gives us the best chance to win, I feel. And Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen should start against the Carolina Hurricanes. We'll see who does start, but I'm guessing it's Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, and Craig Anderson probably going to back him up. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. Stay tuned for my Carolina Hurricanes at Buffalo Sabres recap. And Carolina Hurricanes fans, drop a comment down below. Tell me what you think of this game. The Buffalo Sabres are no longer that pushover team, that easy win. They're going to give you a fight. They're going to give you a game. And these kids, they're 26-19-4 for a reason. They're 7 games above 500, and they are 1 point out of a playoff spot. So, uh, just let me know, Carolina Hurricanes fans. It should be a good game. You know, you guys got a good hockey team out there in Carolina. I remember we had trouble with them when they were the Hartford Whalers. And when they first moved to Carolina, we still had trouble with them. And we still have trouble with the Carolina Hurricanes. So uh, stay tuned for my Carolina Hurricanes at Buffalo Sabres recap. Go Sabres. Let's beat the Hurricanes. Let's go to 8 games above 500 going into the break. Let's go to 27, 19, and 4 on this season. And let's give the Carolina Hurricanes their 10th loss of the season. Go Sabres. Beat the Hurricanes. And, oh, and the players, we need Jack Quinn, of course. We need Dylan Cousins, Tage Thompson, Jeff Skinner. Of course, we need JJ Paterka, Matthias Samuelsson. I want to see score. I want to see Rasmus Dahlin, Kyle Okposo, Zemgus Girgensons. You know, Peyton Krebs, they all need to step up and have a good game. But I want to see Jeff Skinner especially have a good game against his former team. Go Sabres. Let's beat the Hurricanes.